for like the control of a Quaswex Invoker, burning his mana.
No, for sure. It's just the entire, like, because if they get all the rotations working out, the Primal goes mid, they kill this Lina, Burn Charges come up, like the Invoker is kind of free farming there. He gets a Spirit Vessel, then...
Angle will likely be, of course, for the Ember to take.
Yeah, I mean, T1 should definitely be happy. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he might.
Focus here. From off screen, enters Thompson. Can he get this enough damage in onto Ramses? The shift trait's not nearly going to support him enough. Thompson as well can easily tank through tower. That's the second time he's ganked here, only on level 5. Almost now enough for that pulverize, but 2 rotations and 2 kills for Thompson.
Yeah, it's very well played. Because what happened, like, if GPK didn't have TP there, because he TP'd home to heal up. And I don't know if they knew that, but that's...
Ramses gets off a Midas, and every time DM uses his and devours, so they're keeping it pretty close, especially after that gem.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's because I mean, DM is earning twice as much gold as a normal hero of the same stuff, right? With his Devour and the Midas. And Anna is keeps pushing in this lane. Okay, they're going for a kill.
Yeah, he's looking for kills, and for Cuckoo here to assist him. That one's just about guaranteed, but now Ramsey showing up to play here. He's going to go for a kill onto Cuckoo, rooted up by the Brambles. He will fall. Thompson as well being given chase. Forced to use the BKB here. Thinking about going back in, because he's got Anna now to support him, and there's going to be the Pulverize onto the Willow. We're also now trapped inside of Ramses. He's not pushed outside here either of the Static Storm. Oh, he is actually out of the kinetic field, but he got off already to shift, turning and fighting, leashed up by the Pounce, and there's going to be the Vessel applied. He might just tick down underneath the tower. He will. Meantime, GPK is still fighting. Will be able to take down Thompson, but leashed up and out of mana. He's easy pickings for Ana. Here and make sure that they can close out this game sooner rather than later. Is that a TP in? Cuckoo, the Madman. Onto the Undying. He's going to actually block him there with the Sprout, but good damage in from Ramses. Maybe he's overcommitted though. They force tap him away from his team though. Oh, the shift's not enough. He's killed off as he's picked up and pulverized by Thompson, covered by the BKB. They're going to lose the Scepter on the back lines as Cuckoo is finally going to perish for a super aggressive TP on in. Thompson, he might be next as well, as he is going to fall. A nice hook stomp as well out from DM. He's going to stun up at Ana, who's simply just going to pounce away and out of this fight. Once again, they get Ramses, but it's been pretty costly here for T1. That is until at least Anna jumps in a second round, as well continuing to fight. And with the damage amp, they've actually got a kill here. PK still fighting versus Zephyr, but they still want to go for another kill. They've doomed him here already. This is the second life. He continues to try and get the Essence Shift up, but you lose all your stacks when you die, and he's lost them now a second time, as GPK is going to slide a fist on in for a kill. 4 dead immediately after taking Roche.
Yeah. Oh, it's... Nah, he should be fine here on that. Yeah, no, that's not... Yeah. But they keep fighting. GPK
is that BKB. Going to be away. Cuckoo ready to use, which for an Undying is maybe not the hardest task in the world. Thompson goes for an onslaught in the mid lane, and he's going to be doomed for that. DM looking for the lockdown as GPK joins, and that's just a kill onto Thompson.
Yeah. At the same time, I want to, like, if he's aware of all this stuff, I'm kind of impressed, because they do kill the bottom tower, and he forces out a Doom, and Roche can spawn in 20 seconds. Like, so they might have Doom on cooldown now when Roche spawns. Like, that might be, what would you say, like a Giga Brain player.
Clip is already at half duration. They've been just camping this ward, but now maybe it'll kick off. The power rune's a bit of a boring one. It's only the illusion rune, but now they're in here onto Thompson. Lincoln's off the Lincoln's, I think it's going to block the Doom. There goes the Poison Nova. Anna as well jumping around the fight, but Zephyr's going to be the first to fall. Has buyback here, and is going to commit it. Ramsey's stuck inside of the Static Storm, but he's going to eat through now. Whitemon, who does not have the buyback in T1. I think they're going to make the call to abandon this team fight. Over on the other side of the river, Thompson is going to perish there before he can complete the pulverize onto DM. What's going on back over here? Ana is attempted to get caught, but is going to be able to pounce out in time.
Okay, and he bought back on Zephyr here. Should she just buy a Wraith Pact through this Aeon Disc?
Just camping in the mid-wave right now.
He already had Refresher on Doom, huh? Okay.
And now Ramses, by the way, does have full BKB, as well as Scepter's got a Manta to dispel that, and he actually finds himself outside of the crowd to make the jump to terrorize. Cuckoo is dead, and next up is Zephyr. That's a dieback. GPK with both of those.
For 40 seconds.
It's going to need to be someone else other than Ramses. They look to jump, and they are going to make the play. Dual Scepter here is going to buy a lot of time though for the Willow as he tanks into the Static Storm, and DM now is going to find the Doom and a kill onto Thompson. He's going to buy back though. The Doom is actually onto Cuckoo, pardon me. Jumping around the fight is GPK trying to find a target. There they go now onto Zephyr, but this fight is completely all over the place now for T1. They do finally get through DM. But now still fighting 1v1 is Ana and Ramses, the basher, doing a little bit of work here as Ramses will wait for him in a second, but he's going to be able to get off and into the river. In the meantime, Thompson is going to end up going down. No, sorry, gets a double kill even onto GPK. It's a lot of money for him. And over in the river, they're going to be able to get through Ramses, and T1, they're winning the fight here. Thompson, though, falling quite low. BKB up for GPK on the buyback, trying to get through Ana, but he leaps up to the high ground. The gem lingering there allows GPK to jump right back on and after him. His DM who's bought back is still cleaning up as well. Ramses with the buyback, getting the kill onto Thompson. Ana, a little bit too slippery it seems right now for GPK to catch him. Even with all those remnants, is going to have to give this one up. But that was a mega fight.
Yeah, no, this is a toss-down game, and I don't know. It's very confusing right now because no one's buyback.
Yeah. Fight was just absolutely all over the place as well.
No, I guess, I mean, no. Honestly, this is the honest. Like T1, that was huge for them. Like, if VP don't manage to get the new racks in, T1 should be ecstatic.
Ana still has himself the Shadow Dance, shot him 35 and a pounce away in 1 second. Ramses is going to actually morph up on into him. They're trying to catch him. He's getting caught there by the Bramble. The Terrorize, I think, just missed. Leashed up over by the stolen pounce. He's going to be killed. Looks like that's something that T1 might want to do. Ramses showing down bottom. There they go with Link on in. Kinetic field as well is going to catch him. He did not get off the shift either. He's almost full edgy. In goes Thompson, and down goes Ramses. The backlines, though, are being doomed now. Cuckoo, as well as, well, just Cuckoo's actually the one that's doomed. Lakota being pushed back by Thompson. They get through GPK, and now T1 up 2 cores here. DM doing what he can here on these backliners, but he is as well going to be the third to fall, and GG is called. VP, they get the execution they need there. They catch the Morphling, and it's going to be a Game 1 victory for them.
At least one experience.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Always a problem here. Usually Invoker's able to out-sustain a lot of harass-heavy enemy mid laners, but the damage for not going for those exhort orbs, pardon, is where he tends to struggle.
You can see a funny thing here. Yamich is pulling the lane and Whitebone is pulling the creeps.
Oh, and he got the range creep. Tossing the avalanche over. Good deny. However, how is this affecting the two side laners? Ana and DM just high-fiving in the meantime. They're having a good time.
Yeah. It's gonna get the lane in a slightly better position, but nothing too much.
So tell me, what's the idea behind a lane pool? You know, you're very high on our rank 150 position 5. What's the idea here, and why is Yamich or Whitemon? Why are they so keen to contest each other?
No, it's just the big part is switching where the creeps meet up. Like you want the creeps next to the tower for your timber saw. And it's also just not a nice lane at the start here. Level 1 timber, level 1 tiny versus the Ench and the PA. It's just not very pleasant. So even though things got crazy, I'm pretty sure this is still pretty good for VP. Like all these creeps pushing.
I wonder if DM's gonna try and get another wagon onto that tower bottom as one's marching down in the lane. Gonna let this tower die or let this tower creep. I'm just always thinking about tower pushes for DM. Top lane though, Hakoda is gonna die. Free kill for Ana. Invoker almost at a full vessel, and it's about another 2 creep waves worth of gold more for the recipe. But that'll be maybe a tool in their tool belt to actually deal with this Timbersaw, or at least push him away from the tower that he's been constantly shoving in.
Yeah, give them some potential to kill him.
Smoke though from T1. So they make a play onto the Lino. Ice wall. Oh, they look like they tried to push him into it with the onslaught, but they actually didn't get off the trample, the toss. Back to the creep wave, but not out of range. They're full to pulverize. Thompson is going to get the kill, but not before the Laguna Blade at least comes out in his dying breath. GPK turns and will zap the Primal Beast. Arcane Curse, not enough damage from it to secure the kill. And it's going to be 2 more. And you see a Nature's Prophet core. And that's the reveal of the vessel. Kuku as well getting involved in the kill. And look how T1 won. Lord from Whitemon. VP looking to defend. There's a Tiny with Blink Dagger on his courier coming his way, but it's not going to be here for this fight, at least the start of it. As Whitemon is going to be killed off. Kill goes towards Hakoda. Zephyr is camping a pretty interesting spot here. Look at the turn now. Switching with Ana. He's getting out of Alacrity and BKB. The damage not nearly enough, but as soon as he comes out of Phantasm, he is nukes down. Ana looking for a second. Doesn't have a basher yet, so Dion is able to escape with Timber Chain for the time being. And now Yamich, oh, Blink still on courier for this fight. So frustrating for VP. What could have been?
No, for sure. And very good by T1 to back off there and not go for more. I feel like their style would be to kind of overplay their hand there and maybe feed, but they play discipline. BKB runs out and they back off.
Towards that area. He's cold snap, EMP, and go. Then there's the jump Cuckoo as well from behind in case there were any reinforcements. Lina is going to activate that flame cloak. Pretty tanky, you know, from all the magic damage, we should say. That does give you some more resist, but surrounded by 3, she was going to be dead 10 out of 10 times there.
It's actually a little sloppy. You should be thinking about that ward, but I mean it's not totally expected.
Ramses? He's getting torn apart by Ana right now. There's going to be stunned. Cuckoo as well joining this fight. There's the global. Does allow Ramses to blink away with a good armlet toggle. I think Zephyr, he might look for more. He's smoked up, and the rest of T1 not too far behind that. Yamich is going to be on the flip here. Breaking smokes. Counter initiation is good. The Zephyr flipping on the BKB. He's pulverizing here now around Yamich for the kill. Sunstrike was searching, I think, for Ramses. I'm not sure, but it wasn't on the mark. Okay, Topson's already hit a great one this game. We still have one for the highlights.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, really good for him. I mean, that's just a very fortunate kill you get there on the Lina, sitting under a ward for 1 minute.
Just trying to push out those waves.
Dire's middle tower
Going on.
has
Yeah,
fallen.
if not for the Tinker, I mean, the Tinker ward just shows that they're aware of this play that Lina has to make, right? They're just a step ahead. They know where she wants to be playing around on the map, and if it wasn't for the Tinker ward, it seems like T1 definitely would have made a play there at some stage to just camp a wave and, you know, get ready to jump her from fog. But
no, it's very difficult to catch her though. Her flying around with the flame cloak and with blink dagger. So
Kane smoking around the side as DM's played plenty of Ags. Lad, you're not going to catch him with that rock. And GPK leading the team, trying to make a sneak across the river here to the next goal line. And DM, he's just completely alone. There's going to be the global signs, but Ana this time, he's going to be able to dispel it. No targets to immediately jump on as Ramsey was actually tearing through Cuckoo. The tornado is going to lift up onto only one. Ramsey's still alive, and from beyond the roasted GPK with range, nukes down Ana. No damage remaining for T1 in the fight. Now they're sent scattering here as DM on the chase with the double chakra doing so much damage. Zephyr slowed to a crawl. The toss there is going to be able to locate Whitemon. GPK blinking forward, sustains through the fight with enough mana. Topson doing what he can here with a nice knockback there on the depth. And, you know, this Ench, you said her spells are a bit weak. She's doing what she can. She's a great smoke breaker, even at this phase of the game. Going for DM now, who did buy back. Loaded, deflecting a couple of spells. Back towards Ana. Sunstrike as well. Into the pulverize. He's going to secure the kill. But that's only his first life. He was holding the Aegis. Ramses as well. Hasn't really found the jump he's looking for. Stunned and now lifted by the tornado of Topson. VP is going to be sent retreating here. The siege of the tier 2 tower is going to not be too effective.
yeah.
Good hold and really good patience there by Ana. But the ward mission here by Yamich might end up drawing them into a fight. Of course, DM unobstructed by those trees.
Yeah. I mean, at least Cuckoo is gonna hit level 20. I don't know, maybe. Okay, it doesn't really do that much this game, the Sprout leash, so never mind.
Likely not. GPK, by the way, holding onto a gem. Going again for refresher. Man, you weren't joking when you said that late game VP. They just like top lane seems to be the move for her now. Moving around the map, quite sneakily. Oh, there we go. She's gonna go for the kill onto Ana. Deleted and a blink out. Gone like a whisper in the night is GPK. An easy kill for him.
Dude, this is actually his style because he loves playing Shadow Fiend with refresher, Arcane Blink. Yeah, he just wants to do like play 1-on-1. That's what he wants to do.
By the way, this Swedish math's very pog. You are right on the money. 2,800 damage, 1417 being done by each instance of Laguna Blade. Is 4,000 damage done from the trees onto Ana in less than 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
3,000 damage in less than 2 seconds, pardon me. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're definitely his time. So yeah, the game is it's way more difficult to play now. Especially for Ana. Like the second he shows, he knows that just gonna blink in Laguna.
And BKB is just not gonna save him here, you know? Do we have reality with Pierce's spell immunity? We do, right? So like, he would get it, and onto the backlines, onto Zephyr they go. The BKB toss as Ramsey is going to tear right through this Enchantress. Zephyr lasting a bit longer here, as is the Sench actually, as well as with this Rave Pact and the mech. They're turning to fight. Ramsey, he's completely stuck inside the Sprout. BKB already used. There's going to be the Pulverize, interrupted by the Global. GPK trying to run, but Cold Snap is absolutely destroying him. Topson blinking forward, gets the kill, but Ramsey's looking to avenge with Comrade. Is going to get the job done. They cut through Ana as well.
Yeah, Ana died early in the fight. He got found in Laguna immediately. Otherwise,
buyback either.
yeah. Oh, but Cuckoo doing some work right there.
Yeah. Onto Cuckoo. There's going to be some Power Rangers TPs. The Tornado's a bit too early, unfortunately. It stops him doing what he can to try and save his ally. Unfortunately, Cuckoo will fall. A couple buybacks as well. Thompson bought back because we couldn't afford to. Whitemon is put onto a Lotus as well. It was instrumental helping a little longer. They're opening up the fight. Ramsey's up to level 25. He's right on top of Cuckoo, and DM's even looked through this as GPK looking to kick off this fight, trying to burst through at least Zephyr, but hasn't been able to do it. He refreshed as well for that. Cuckoo looks like he's going to be the first to drop, but in goes Ana. He's going to be able to break up Ramsey's, but he's BKB'd, and now he silences the global, perfectly executed. He's still going to be able to fight through Ramsey's all the same. Another sheep secure onto DM as Ana looks to Phantom Strike away. Zephyr now counter-engaging alongside Whitemon as VP stuck crawling through the ice wall, but they manage to get on top of Thompson, and Ramsey tears him apart before he blinks on over to the trees. Ana's the only one left alive, but he's completely alone here. As VP, they persist, and they clean up 4.
Yeah. Now you can just see how Ana plays these fights. Like, he's so scared. So he's waiting a long time, and then eventually goes in, has to use the BKB. They get the Aegis, but then silence it, but it's not easy. It's not easy to fight.
And then Qualifier is going to feel like a priority right now. Whoa, GPK. Oh, they're just right on it. Ana, he's already backing up. He's going to blade from the tree. Down goes Whitemon. And GPK, he's out just like that, man.
Yeah.
Some surgical strike from this magic damage Lina.
Yeah, they use the Octarine now, so like everything happens more and more and more.
All 3 waves shoving in as well. Ramsey, he makes the jump onto the Olin. With someone, Ana actually going right back on in. The damage, the break, not good enough. Ramsey even gets saved here by the E-Blade of Tiny. And that all causes Zephyr to kind of get kited out. He's going to go for the pulverize, instantly interrupted as Ana getting force-staffed away from all these enemies. 2 heroes dead already, but they both got buyback. Thompson's back in 20. Cuckoo dead for 50. It's going to be left on the sidelines here. Ramsey's on just about no HP. He's playing just with what Armlet can give him. He's going to make the jump back onto Whitemon. Finds a stun. And that's going to set up, oh, not quite for the kill, but the auto toss onto 2. Look at the setup, it's a thing of beauty. Oh, wow. As well, GPK cleaning up after a beautiful jump in from Yamage. He eventually will fall to the towers, but his job done. He can certainly rest in peace as Ana's now dead for 90. Ramsey still living through the initiation of Thompson. Finds himself on the retreat. His BKB ends perfectly timed by GPK. Another kill there, and that's going to be Whitemon to fall to